give an insight into why government is so inefficient at times?
Look, there's a lot of aspects that work as well, right? But I do think we've gotten too big.
In this present crisis, government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
And the fact is, there are a lot of things happening at the federal level that are absolutely beyond the jurisdiction of the Constitution.
It's 3 agencies of government when I get there that are gone. Commerce, education, and the, what's the third one there? Let's see. I can't. The third one I can't. Sorry. Oops.
For years, the Republican Party has told us that government was too big. And for years, no Republican has really done anything to minimize the size of government. They've even gone so far as to shout stupid memes like, when we know Donald Trump really didn't mean that he was going to do anything about the swamp in Washington, D.C. He said it.
Drain the swamp. Place went crazy. I said, whoa, what's this? Then I said it again. Then I started saying it like I meant it, right?
So keeping in mind that the Republican Party is always trying to reduce the size of government, look at what the Republicans, along with the Democrats, did in the Senate.
Whoever wins the presidential election could have 22 new federal judge positions to fill, in addition to the vacant seats that arise due to resignations, retirements, and promotions. Congress is working to create 63 new permanent district judgeships, the first new seats since 2003. The Judges Act of 2024 passed the Senate unanimously. It now heads to the House. Not only would the bill create the first new seats since 2003, it would be the first significant expansion since 1990.
Not only did the Republicans help the Democrats increase the size of government by giving us more federal judges, they also increased the power of the president by giving that person more power to get more judges. And what the Republican Party don't realize what they're doing, if the House okays this, whomever is the next president of the United States, they may argue for more Supreme Court justices. According to the SupremeCourt.gov, there are 11 circuit courts, and each justice is assigned to certain courts. If you scroll down, you'll see what circuit a Supreme Court justice is assigned to. Not only is there a list of the different circuits, there's also a map, and you can look and see the districts, all 11 districts. The blue area, that's Gorsuch. The brown area over here, Illinois area, that's Amy Coney Barrett. The yellow area, that's Kagan. Based on this map and based on this list, got my sticky note, there are 11 circuit courts, and Roberts has 3, one of them being the federal court. Kagan has 1, Kavanaugh has 2, Thomas has 1, Sotomayor has 1, Brown has 1, Brown Jackson has 1, Alito has 2, Gorsuch has 1, and Amy Coney Barrett has 1. That's too many circuit courts for a certain justice to hold on to. So the argument could be made that if there are 11 circuit courts and 9 justices, shouldn't they have a circuit per justice? So that means a president can add at least 2 more justices to the court. Okay, I get it. MAGA, Republicans, whatever. You're not buying that that's too much. Because most of them only has 1 district. Only 1s or 2s have 2 or 3, and only the Chief Justice has about 3. So I get it. I get what you're saying. But listen to this.
Our federal courts are in a genuine crisis of workload. As you mentioned, Mr. Chairman, not since 1990 have we added any significant amount of new federal judges. And since then, our nation has added 100 million people. Federal filings have increased 40%, and the weighted case average across our nation is 550 cases per judge.
The people of this country are entitled to justice, and justice is a speedy process, and when that's slowed down, it's not really justice.
Now that was a Republican and a Democrat saying the same thing. They're saying that right now, before they even add the justices, that the caseload is too much. Now they want to add more justices, and guess what? That's going to speed up more court cases, and more court cases are going to be filed as far as appeals all the way to the Supreme Court, and that's going to put more workload on the Supreme Court. If that's the case, shouldn't there be more justices at the Supreme Court? Also, do I need to stress the importance of voting not just every 4 years, but every 2 years? Because those off-year elections matter? What do you think?